Hello guys. Hello guys. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible guys? Hello guys. It has been a long time since I've streamed, and today's live stream is not like other streams where we'll come just review a contest and then we'll go. So today's live stream, what we are gonna do is we are gonna pick a code forces contest, previously held contest, and we are gonna solve it along with the live stream. As the live stream goes on, I'm gonna solve it. So with this, I'm gonna show you my approach of solving the questions, as well as fastly solving, however, the contest mindset. So basically what I did was I masked up a contest. We'll go to that. Okay, so I masked it up, and what I did was I added it to my own gym and I made a contest for myself. So this has 8 questions. This was a contest of Neowise Labs contest, Code Forces round 1018 division 1 plus 2. I don't know about like the questions here. I just took it a random contest. So what we'll do is we'll just start solving this question. All the 8 questions. We'll see how many we can solve. Will it be a all kill, or it's gonna be like somewhere I'm gonna get some TLEs or memory limit exceeded, whatever the errors, or I might not even get the logic. So we are gonna check how it's gonna go. So with this, we'll go to our first question. And yeah, today's question, like today's live stream won't be as detailed as every single days, where we are gonna explain every single code in a very detailed way. Today we are gonna focus on solving the question fastly. So Neowise, I guess, was 2 hours contest, so we'll try to finish all the things in 2 hours. If not, it's fine because I'm streaming and doing it. I'm fine if it gets extended also. So the first question will go, wonderful sticks. I'm just gonna read it. You're the proud owner of n sticks, each teacher length 1 to n. Okay, arrange sticks row that s n minus 1. SILT. TLA is not an issue here, neither MLE is an issue here. So what we'll do is we'll go to solving the question. What it says is string s defines the order and length is n minus 1. Let's see how it will go. I'll go to the coding part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll start to code that. It was a very easy question, we can code it easily. So basically it's 2 pointers, I guess. Continuous range, I guess, and because of our number is smaller than everything, it must be minimum minus 1, and if it's larger it should be maximum plus 1. So that's all. We just now what we need to do is we just need to pick the correct starting number so that we won't go below 1 or above n. So starting number will fix it, and it's just the count of symbols plus 1, and then this will also give us enough space to decrement the values. So constraints are actually very small, like it's n up to 100. O of n is easily trivial here. So we'll just go and solve the question. I have just written the headers, like I imported my headers. I'll solve. First we'll take input. I'll just hash this also. Search dot. We'll take another integer t. We'll take another variable p and it will give it equal to 1. Fine. Fine range 3. Int t. Okay, no, wrong, shit. X. S is equal to d of p plus 1, and now we'll increment p by 2, and then we'll take another m is equal to s dot count plus 1, and we'll take r is equal to m. Now we'll run another loop for x in ranges, sorry, for x in s. If x is equal to, sorry, what we'll do in this case, what we are gonna do is we'll decrement m and then we'll append it. We'll append m. Else we'll increment our m. And then we'll again append it, and then will print our if so we'll see. No need of this, but still we'll keep it. I'll submit it. 2096A. So it should be accepted. Refresh it. Yep, it's accepted. So what about the approach I used here? Basically what I did here was 209. Basically what I did was, first one was we'll determine our starting value. Determine our starting value. And then our second step here is two pointer expansion. Two pointer expansion. So these are the main two steps we are doing. We both know like how, like we all know how to do this. For two pointers, what we are doing is m is equal to m. A1 will take, and then we'll iterate through the string. Iterate through string. And then if many colorful gloves and you keep them in the drawer, each glove is one of n colors number 1 to n. Input test cases t10 n k different colors. Guaranteed that sum does not exceed 2 into 10 power 5. Minimum number of gloves you need to take out of drawer. Okay. Alright, we need k pairs of different colors. The worst case, whatever we get will be our key here. So to guarantee our success, what we'll do is we'll assume that drawer is actively trying to stop us from getting the k distinct pair. So what can we do here is, for example, if I pick a color I can take L of I plus R of I gloves, and I'm guaranteed to have a pair for that color. But if I take max of Li Ri, I'm not guaranteed. That is, 0 pairs are there for that color. So to find minimum guarantee k pairs, what we'll do is we need to find most expensive ways to fail. Like fail to have the k pairs. Basically, there's a sorting plus grid equation. We'll go to our code 2096b. I'll call my header. So this is imported. Define solve. I'll take input. Again, I'll just call this inside. And then I'll take if not d. I'll take p is equal to 0. T is equal to int input of p. increment p. Oh, why it's getting auto completed? It's just giving me the last code. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm back. We'll zip into pairs. So yeah, what I'll do. I'll submit and check. I'll just copy paste this. Submit code. Either the code forces is slow or my internet is slow. Something is not right. I'll click from here itself. Okay, I got it. We'll see. We got runtime error for what? I'll resubmit it. Give me a second, guys. We'll resubmit the code. Choose file. Okay, sure, it's accepted. We'll go to C. Wonderful city, you are a proud leader of ancient city in Berlin. There are n-square buildings arranged in n by n grid. 1 if impossible. Okay, I got it. Oh shit. Sorry guys. So problem C is beautiful city n by n grid, and it's beautiful if no adjacent cells are equal. The operations which we are doing is add 1 to whole row or add 1 to whole column, cos ai and cos bj, and minimize the cost. Wait, how can we solve this? Anyone in the chat, how can we solve this? So what we are gonna do with this is, wait, how can we do this? Yeah, we can take horizontal adjacency, right, for this. If hij is equal to hij plus 1, it only depends upon column operations, and row operations we can add plus 1 to both, so the difference will be the same. And it's the same for vertical adjacency and row operations. So we can decompose this whole problem. We'll go to code. So basically the minimum cost here is just gonna be answer of rows plus answer of columns. That's all is it. We'll implement what are n's, this thing, n does not exceed 1000. So O of n square will easily run, no need to optimize it. So what I'll need all the input reading stuff. System is like sys is imported already. Now I'll go to the coding part. We'll keep infinity. We'll define a function transpose. We'll return the zipg, and we'll define one more check function for r1 comma r2. We'll return I'll create another function for dp. if 0 not 10, df ny is equal to min of y plus ci x comma is equal to nx comma ny min of x comma y. And I'll now call my another last function, solve function. Will iterate. Sorry guys, so next r1 is equal to dp of ngca, r2 is equal to dp of n comma tr of g comma cb. Now what I'll do is, if r1 greater than equal to infinity or r2 greater than equal to infinity, I'll print -1. Else I'll print r1 plus r2. My solve function ends. I'll submit it. One second, I'll just check if there are any errors like last time. Okay, this all remove, let it be. So I'll just submit it. Choose file. Give me a minute. I'll resubmit it. Buffering is always an issue with code forces. I don't know why. Yeah. Even before it loaded, it showed me accepted. We'll go to problem D. Okay, wonderful light bulbs. Infinitely large light bulbs get up in two integers x and y. Xy plus 1, x plus 1, y minus 1, x plus 1 and y. In other words, for each light bulb, turn it on if it was off and turn it off if it was on. Note there are no constraints x and y. And x1, y1, x2, y2, x and yn. Unfortunately, I've already forgotten where you buried. Now you have to figure out the only possible position to treasure. Good luck. Each test cases. Okay, first line is single input, second line is minus 10 per 8 to 10 per 8. Additional constraint, at least one position, 10 minus 10 per 9. Guaranteed the 10 won't exceed 2 into 10 per 5. What will I do? It's a toggle problem, so we'll just go with XOR or any of XOR's invariants, whatever. We'll check if the coordinates are affected by one more. Like if the x coordinates are x, x, x plus 1, x plus 1, XOR of x is 0. I'll just show you guys how it will go. It will go like x XOR of x is equal to 0 and then similar with x plus 1 XOR of x plus 1. That's all as what we are gonna use. We'll go back to our question. So operation won't change global XOR. That is the sum of all x coordinates. Which means what I need to do now is find the sum of XOR or XOR, find the XOR sum of all x's. It's just a starting s, so that's one coordinate which we will be finding. I'll jump into the coding. No, before jumping, how will we find our second coordinate? X is found. Now what we'll do is for t, we'll take the y coordinates. Y coordinates are y, y plus 1, y minus 1 and y. This looks messy, man. Oh, okay, fine. We'll look at the diagonals. So in diagonals, we'll take sum of coordinates x plus y. 4 points have sums, which will be x plus y, x plus bracket y plus 1, and we'll take one more x plus 1 plus y minus 1 which will lead to x plus y only, and fourth one is x plus 1 plus y, which will lead to x plus y plus 1. Okay, nice. So we have two instances where x plus y and two instances where x plus y plus 1. So XORing these two together will be giving us 0. Therefore, XOR sum of xi plus yi is also invariant. So we just need to compute these two XOR sums. I'll just go to the implementation part. Header. Remember, it has 10 power 9, so n is very large. We need proper input handling. I'll use this for the faster input handling. I've imported this. I'll just comment this 2000, or else it will give me TLE in Python. So now my function solve will take r is equal to split. I'll take one more integer variable p is equal to 0. Now I'll take t is equal to integer input will take, and then we'll increment t. O is equal to array, and then we'll loop it. N is equal to, we'll take n input. Man, this is just repeating. I need to turn this off, guys. Next stream I'll make sure I've turned this off. I'll increment p this time again, and then a is equal to 0 I'll take, b is equal to 0 I'll take. I'll run one more. This I'll run for n. I'll run a loop for n. Man, please stop this, no. X is equal to int r of p, and I'll take y is equal to int r of p plus 1. And then increment p by 2. Now XOR operations. I'll go back to this. If this is also gonna give a runtime error, I'm gonna close my stream right away, guys. I'll submit this. Okay guys, I have just made a small mistake. The issue was with spacing. It should get accepted. Yep, it is accepted. So that's all for today, guys. I'll solve EFGH myself. I had planned to solve it faster, but yeah, it took a lot of time with a lot of runtime errors. I don't know why it were coming also, because I'm literally not in the mood to think. So that's all for today's live stream. We'll meet again soon. Probably this. Do we have bi-weekly this week, guys? Anyone in the chat? Is there bi-weekly this week? Check C list. I'll check if there is any contest like lead code bi-weekly this week. Yeah, where is it? No, we don't have bi-weekly this week. So we'll meet Sunday morning, Feb 22nd, with weekly 490. Or if I'll just check code forces contests upcoming. We'll see if I can stream this due to made by Jamshed. If possible, I'll stream this on Feb 21st. And day 1 probably I'll be giving the contest, so I won't stream. So we'll meet on Feb 21st or Feb 22nd. Until then, have a good time, guys. Enjoy. And sorry for the slow submissions. Until next time, have a good time. Bye, guys. We'll meet you again.